Hey, this is Rick Kasalj, injury specialist from exercisesforinjuries.com. In today's video, what I wanted to go through is what to do about front and back neck pain. So neck pain is a huge issue, and most of us have definitely gone through some level of neck pain. When you look at different types of pain, most common one that people come across is back pain, but probably the second most common is neck pain. And that neck pain can occur for numerous reasons. It could be because of some sort of trauma or accident. It could be because of some sort of posture. It could be related to doing an activity over and over again. Now, I just wanted to kind of cover what to do if you have neck pain in the front or neck pain in the back. Now, neck pain in the front, a lot of times what people are talking about when it comes to neck pain in the front, they will point out here or here as being where the neck pain is. And with the neck pain here in this muscle, sternocleidomastoid, it can be tight and sore and painful for a number of reasons. One is tension. We all have muscles where tension, stress all build up. With a lot of people, it's the low back, or it's mid back, or it's in the upper neck area, but also some people get that tension in the front of their neck. So you need to be aware of that, and you need to kind of look at things that you can do to address that tension building up. The second thing to look at is if you grind your teeth at night. If you grind your teeth at night, you will activate that muscle, that sternocleidomastoid muscle, and it will it'll build up tension and lead to neck pain. So when it comes to seeing if you grind your teeth, you can ask your dentist next time you go see him or her on how things look when it comes to your teeth, and based upon the wear patterns on your teeth, if you are grinding at night. The third reason why you might have front neck pain is looking at your mat work. So if you work out and you're doing any type of abdominal work on your back or crunch work, what happens is going through that movement, going through that crunch movement, this muscle has to work hard to keep your head in neutral. And especially if your deep stabilizers in your neck don't have the proper activation, endurance, and strength, what will happen is this larger muscle will override and do the bulk of the work. So looking at if you are doing like V sit-ups, if you're doing some type of crunch, some type of full sit-up, and you feel tension throughout that area, look at your technique, look at really working on trying to keep that head neutral with the rest of your body, especially your upper body. And also you can support the neck when going through the movement. So what you can do is you can take one hand, and just cup the back of your head, or you can cup the back of your neck in order to take some of that weight of your head off and to give this muscle a bit of a break when going through that movement. Or if you're having to hold that position, that crunch position, you can cup the back of your head, or you can cup the back of your neck in order to give your neck muscles a little bit of a break. Now, specifically looking at exercises that you can do, especially with front neck pain, and I didn't mention here, if you have any difficulty when it comes to swallowing or it feels like you have pain in your windpipe, get it looked at. It could be a sign for something more serious. Now, getting to the exercises that I want you to do, if you have that tightness, the things that you can do is like neck rotations. You can work on rotating the head to one side and then rotating the head back over to the other side in a slow, controlled manner. Looking at, when it comes to sets, reps, time, and intensity for this, sets would be 1, repetitions would be 5, time would be smooth, controlled movement with a good stop at the end position, intensity is light. The next one that you're going to do is you're going to rotate the head to one side a little bit, and then you're going to tilt back. And we're going to target this. So if I'm looking straight ahead, I rotate a little bit to one side, so let's say to the left, and then I tilt the head back, and I'm getting a light stretch through here, through sternocleidomastoid. Now, looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity, the first one was more of like a range of motion exercise. Now, this one is more of a stretch. So looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets are going to be 1, repetitions are going to be 2, time is going to be smooth, controlled movement with a good stop, and we want to hold that position for like 10 seconds, building up to 20 seconds. Intensity is light, and the purpose is to work on statically stretching that sternocleidomastoid muscle. So we've covered what to do about front neck pain. Now we're going to work on back neck pain. So neck pain through this area. Now, looking at this one, some of the causes and the reasons for this would be poor posture. And this could be like poor posture when you're like driving, when you're working, when you're sitting, when you're watching TV, when you're playing on your devices, doing the same activity over and over again, kind of as we talked about the one before, the mat work, doing the crunch and abdominal work. Other reasons why is you can be in a position for a long period of time. That can also lead to pain in the back of the neck, but also what can happen is if you have poor posture for a long period of time, you can have adaptive shortening in the muscles, in the muscle in the back of the neck. So since you have poor posture, like with the head forward, the muscles in the back of the neck shorten up, and they can shorten up kind of permanently. And what we need to do is lengthen them back up, stretch them back out. Now, so those are oftentimes, kind of the 3 reasons why, mainly the 2 reasons why, well, 3, we can also throw in the chronic shortening as well. So kind of 3 reasons why people have neck pain in the back, especially if we exclude, an accident or some sort of trauma or motor vehicle accident or a previous neck injury. So things that you can do for this, there'd be 2 exercises that I would get you to do. The first one would be a chin tuck. So what I'm doing is I have good, nice posture. I am tilting the chin down and bringing the head back and relaxing, tilting the head, chin down and bring the head back. So a lot of us are like this. So what I want to do is stand nice and tall, tilt the chin down, bring the head back, and then relax, and then go into it again. Tilt the chin down, bring the head back, lining up the ear with the shoulder. Now with this one, it's more of like a mobility exercise. And what we want to do with this one, looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity, sets are going to be 1, repetitions are going to be 5, time is going to be smooth, controlled movement with a good stop at the end position. We'd go with like 5 seconds. Intensity is going to be light, and the purpose of this is more of a mobility exercise, really working on improving the movement of the neck and the vertebrae in the neck. Now, the second exercise would be a head tilt. So with this one, I want to get into good posture. I want to tilt the head. I want to tilt the chin down. I want to get the head in good alignment, and then I'm going to tilt the head forward. And I'm looking at stretching the top part of the neck, so kind of like right at the base of the head. So a lot of us are like this. I want to get into nice upright posture. I'm going to drop the chin, and then I'm going to drop the head. And I want to stretch out up through here. Now, looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets would be 1. I would start off with the repetitions would be 2. Time would be 5 seconds, and then building up to 20 seconds. Now with this one, don't go crazy with things. If you have adaptive shortening, which means you've had poor posture for a long period of time and the muscles in the back of your head have shortened up, if you go crazy with the stretching, what you're going to do is you're going to create a tension headache for yourself, and you're going to have a tension headache through the top of your head. So what you want to do is work on that mobility exercise, the chin tuck, to loosen up your vertebrae, and then you want to follow it up with that chin tilt or that head tilt in order to work on stretching out the muscles at the base of your head, and you want to use them in conjunction. Okay, so there you go. That kind of covers what to do about front and back neck pain, kind of a couple of the reasons why it happens, and to give you a couple exercises that you can do. So that's it. This is Rick Casselge from exercisesforinjuries.com. Now, if you got benefit from this video, make sure to like this video. If you have a question or comment for me, leave it down below in the comment section. And lastly, hit subscribe to get future pain relieving videos.